Winston Churchill said some centuries ago that history is written by the victors. Perhaps he was correct for his time, though one would be hard-pressed to find any true victors in the conflict against the Covenant. The trials of our Great War are burnt into the surface of almost every human colony. Our worlds reduced to ash, once defended by a faithful few against insurmountable odds. Perhaps now it is more correct to say that history is written by the survivors, whether victorious or not. The sacrifices of this war are so numerous that time does not bear repeating them all. Countless men and women of the UNSC fought and died for our species' survival, but a few of their stories have already become legend among those of us who live on. February 2531. The UNSC Spirit of Fire's crew would find themselves deep in unexplored space on a Forerunner shield world with the Covenant preparing to take control of an unstoppable fleet of ancient ships. Sergeant John Forge would lay down his life, manually detonating a slip-space drive in order to initiate a stellar collapse, destroying the fleet and saving those aboard the Spirit of Fire. Although he died alone and far from human space, his actions would stave off what would likely have been a swift and certain obliteration. August 2552. After 30 years of service, the Spartan known as George 052 would make a similar sacrifice, activating an improvised bomb near the Covenant supercarrier Long Night of Solace in order to buy the UNSC more time to defend Reach. While Reach would fall, he and the other Spartans of Noble Team served as beacons of hope and bravery, defying the Covenant, even in death. December 2552. Sergeant Avery Johnson, having already staved off the Grim Reaper many times before, would stand beside the Master Chief to the very end, dying at the hands of 343 Guilty Spark during the Chief's activation of Halo. Johnson's sacrifice would buy the Spartan time to destroy Guilty Spark and end the battle against the Flood once and for all. And then, of course, there was the legendary Master Chief, who risked death innumerable times, sacrificing himself for all humanity repeatedly on the battlefield, without fear or need for fanfare. His story fuels the fire within all of us, and though we mourn his loss, we will hold to his profound example of unwavering bravery and self-sacrifice as we begin to face the challenges of this new world. Spartan 117 truly embodied all that it means to be a hero, and through all of us, he still lives on.